one thing we emphasize on our show about having local leaders, community leaders collaborating with NGOs in any initiative that we choose to do. And one thing I was particularly very I personally appreciated was the fact that we had the market heads come out. They came out that very early and they mobilized their people. Even when Ibadan went like 2 to 3 times and they welcomed them well, they had like a sitting and educating people about what we're coming to do and what to expect of them. So that's like a big one to the market leaders. Shows that they are welcoming things like this and they want their market to grow, want to educate their people about the importance of environmental cleanliness. We have a lot of pictures, we have a lot of videos on social media and showing the impact that we did at Bodija Market, and also with the other people that joined us like Wema Bank, we had Yali, we had Rotary, we had some other organizations joined us, so it was like a big one.
They were able to explain in details, they were able to get the buy-in of the community, especially the stakeholders. They were able also to secure their support and collaboration. Aside from the collaboration we got from other community members like the other Yali and the banks and the Rotary that participated, but specifically in the markets, I think the team were able to get the buy-in of the community members, of the stakeholders in the markets. They were able to explain to them well, they were able to educate them on the necessity of having these events, having an environmental cleaning event, and then they were able to explain to them what activities were planned to be implemented. So I think that went a long way to make them relaxed and make them commit to collaborating to driving these results.
Because I'm part of the team in Ibadan, I can categorically say that we carried the market chiefs, we carried them along on every of our planning. We make sure that they understand. And there's one thing I would like to emphasize on is the fact that we spoke to them in the language they will understand. We try to explain what we plan to achieve to them in the simplest form, and it wasn't something that was just done once. We went there the first time, went there the second time, and even the third time, just to be sure that they get what we are saying, just to be sure that we are on the same page. And at the end of the day, we're able to have that good turnout because of the effort that the team has put in, and also the community people. At the end of the day, they were even more receptive towards us because of the explanations we gave to them and the dangers that we explained to them, and that we even showed them. We took our instruments to the place and then we showed them some of our videos, and then they came in their numbers. They were willing to bring people for us because we're able to explain and break down the dangers of poor hygiene in the market.
And I saw a video there of Mr. Solomon where you guys went to the markets, I think their office, and you're speaking to them in Yoruba. Okay, that's like a language that they understand, and they would understand. They will better welcome you to welcome what you have to give them. And it's also, we always emphasize the importance of education. Okay, Mr. Eddie, in your view, how does public education help build a culture to environmental responsibility?
Yeah, I think as we all know that education is like a catalyst. It's like something. Education is a spice that makes a process go faster. But this is the positive side of education, where if people are properly educated first, if people are exposed to the benefits, if people are exposed to the standard practices, if people are educated about what is expected of them, then you don't need to invest so much energy in enforcement of this environmental sanitation, because for environmental sanitation activities, when people understand the benefits of a sanitized environment to them, to their households, to their businesses, to their community at large, their interest is more individualistic driven. It is driven by the common understanding of the benefits and of the obligations they have, and of the standard practices that they should imbibe in their businesses or in their homes or on the streets.
This is why initiative like what was done in Bodija is particularly very important, because now you have informed them, you have educated them about the importance of cleanliness, and hopefully now that we're gone, they're able to continue from where we stopped. Because to be very honest, impact is not immediate. It takes time. But when we have things like this coming up regularly, they would know that okay, they have to do this, they have to do that to keep the environment clean. So now it's moving on to the next one. I'm sure that a lot of people are curious to know, now that Ibadan Eco Clean is done, what next? Are we just stopping here, or we're actually moving forward? And the answer is no, we're not just stopping here. In May we had the cleaning in Ondo State, and now in June we just wrapped up in Ibadan, and we're moving forward to Abuja, where we're having an advocacy event coming up in August. Something similar to what was done in Ibadan, trying to educate the residents about importance of keeping your community clean, keeping your environment clean, and making the continual process